Do you know the name of the best action games of this year? Today, we're talking about 5 best action games that are coming into 2025. Number 5. Doom: The Dark Ages. It's basically going to be a first-person shooter game developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. It is scheduled to be released for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X/S on May 15, 2025. Doom: The Dark Ages shifts towards a heavier, more deliberate combat experience, emphasizing strategic engagements. The Doom Slayer is portrayed as an iron tank, equipped with enhanced melee options and a slow-motion glory kill feature for improved control during combat. The introduction of the shield saw allows for blocking, parrying, and attacking within a single input. Players can also wield new weapons like the Skull Crusher, a gun that fires bone fragments at enemies. Number 4. The Masquerade. Bloodlines 2 is an upcoming action role-playing video game published by Paradox Interactive. It is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series in the first half of 2025. The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, is presented mainly from the first-person perspective. Before the game begins, players create a vampire character and can select a clan background that informs their abilities. Number 3. The first Berserker, Khazan. This game developed by Neopol. The first Berserker. Khazan is an action game where violence repeatedly occurs using a sword against monsters that are similar or dissimilar to humans. Blood effects accompany when receiving attacks or attacking states. It is scheduled to be released for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series on March 27, 2025. Number 2. Monster Hunter Wilds is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed and published by Capcom. The game is set to be released for Windows PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and Series S on February 28, 2025. As with previous games in the series, the player's hunter tracks and fights monsters, either capturing or slaying them, from which they gain rewards in the form of monster parts and other resources. Along with other resources collected in the game world, the player can then craft new armor, weapons, consumables, and other gear which allow them to fight more difficult monsters. Number 1. Assassin's Creed. Shadows is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Ubisoft Quebec and published by Ubisoft. Shadows is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox Series X/S, Mac OS, and iPadOS on March 20th, 2025. Assassin's Creed Shadows is an action-adventure stealth game similar to its predecessors. It is developed on an upgraded version of Anvil, utilizing dynamic lighting and environmental interactions with new enhancements such as breakable props, in addition to allowing players to manipulate shadows and use a grappling hook for parkour. The game's open world, whose size is comparable to that from Assassin's Creed Origins, progresses through seasons, each affecting gameplay, including frozen water and icicles in winter, long grass and blooming plants in spring. Missions are non-linear, encouraging players to track and eliminate targets freely. In a change from previous games, vantage points will exist in the world, but only to help the player scan the environment for points of interest, rather than populating the player's map with objectives markers. Alternatively, one can recruit and train a spy network to gather intelligence, alongside bribing officials to ascertain the whereabouts of targets.
Bring change to bring light.